Look, let me show you what this guy he said. You know, I really like Muslims when they make a comment, because it helps us to show you how Muslims think. Read carefully. Abbas, he said, CP, that is a pagan practice to sacrifice a human being for the sins of people. Okay, hold on. Be my witness. Did he just say that sacrificing a human being is a pagan practice? Did he say that? Okay. Do you Muslim believe that Allah he ordered Abraham to sacrifice his son? Are you there, Abbas? Abbas, now he will go under the bed, and he will not hear me. Abbas, you just said everybody heard you. Everybody saw your text that asking to sacrifice a human being is a pagan practice. God, did he say that? Did he say that? Yes, he did. So when Allah he says to Abraham, sacrifice your son, you just confirmed, according to you, Abbas, that Allah is pagan. Are you there, Abbas? Are you there? Abbas, are you there? You just confirm, according to your logic, that Allah is a pagan God. For only pagan, according to you, they asked to sacrifice a human being. What happened to you, Abbas? Do you see, guys? I mean, it's boring for me. I cannot find even one Muslim he have a little like a, I don't know. I mean, what kind of brain I'm dealing with? They don't have a brain when they talk to them. I mean, look at this. Like, you are talking to somebody as a kid. He's like 38, maybe 40 years old, and look what he's saying to us. Yes, Abbas.
Peace be to you, brother.
Peace with you, Abbas. Okay.
Yeah, you deliberately ignoring my messages, which when I replied you. I told you, read carefully. I said, for the sins of the people. Did Isaac or Ishmael, was he? Allah says, sacrifice him for the sins of the people. So you are busted again. Shall I call Dr. Zakir Naik?
Okay, let me ask you then, guys. Did he say for the sin? He said for the sin. Did he say that? Okay. So you are saying that if you sacrifice for the sin, that make you a pagan, correct?
Human being. Don't twist my words. I say, show me anywhere in Islam it says human being sacrifice for the sins of the people. That is a pagan practice, my brother. Come back to Islam.
Okay, hold on. Take it easy. Hold on. Show me where in Islam sacrificing a human being is to forgive sin. Allah he asked Abraham to sacrifice his son for what reason?
That was his test. Just sacrifice. Allah says that. Hold on. That was his test.
No. Okay, where it says where it says that this is a test.
Hey, where it says it's not a test.
Where it says where the Quran in front of you. Abdul,
where it says the Quran, the sins of people.
The Quran is in front of me. Show me where it says that.
Show me what you are asking me for.
You are the one who said. You are the one who said that this is a test. Correct?
Yes.
Where you learn that from?
You are the one who saying.
Where you learn that from? Abbas, be honest with me. Where you learn that from?
Where do I learn what from?
That this was a test.
Because Allah, because when he went to sacrifice, Allah was pleased with him, and Allah didn't make sure he didn't sacrifice his son.
What Allah he did then?
So
what Allah he did?
Allah sent a lamb.
Send the lamb. Allah sent the lamb to who?
to Abraham.
Okay,
In
is
front
it
of
true?
Abraham.
Is it true that Allah? Is it okay? Okay, hold on. Is it Allah? Is it so? You are saying Allah? He sent the sacrifice. Is that correct?
Yeah, the lamb.
Okay.
The lamb
Allah is sacrificing to who?
Allah is sacrifice to what?
Okay, you said
Allah
that. Okay, you said that the purpose of this. Hold on. You said the purpose of asking Abraham sacrifice is as a test, correct?
Yes, that's
Okay.
right, yes.
Allah sacrificing for what purpose?
Allah is not sacrificing. Allah gave the sacrifice lamb to Abraham to
No,
sacrifice.
he sacrificed. It says وَفَدَيْنَاهُ بِذَبْحٍ عَظِيمٍ. We sacrifice, we ransomed. This is your translation, Muslims. We ransomed him with a momentous sacrifice, a great sacrifice. Does it say that?
I have to see the screen. 1 second.
Okay,
I'm not on the screen. What chapter and verse you reading?
You do not know what chapter I'm talking about. You do not even, so you know the story, but you do not know where the story is.
The story, yes. In the, look,
okay. This is chapter 37, verse number 107.
Chapter 27, verses 107. Yeah, and we ransom him, with a momentum sacrifice. Yes.
Okay. Why Allah is giving sacrifice to who? So it is a sacrifice. Allah, He gave a sacrifice. Allah gave sacrifice to who?
Yes, sacrifice for what?
You tell me. I'm asking you, and this is my question. Allah gave sacrifice for what?
But the sacrifice was the sheep and not the human being.
I'm not asking you what. I'm saying for what? For what? Allah sacrificing for what? Abraham was sacrificing as a test. You see what you said, right? Okay. Allah sacrificing as what?
The crux of the matter is, in Islam, we do not believe in sacrificing human beings.
Don't tell me what I believe. I'm asking you a question. Don't jump. Don't jump like a monkey. Listen, don't jump like a monkey from a place to place. Allah sacrificing to who and why?
You are twisting the point here right now.
I'm not twisting. I'm asking you. You are the one who have knowledge. You are the one who have beard, not me. Allah sacrificing. You said that Abraham sacrificed as a test. Allah sacrificing as what? As a test too? To himself?
No. Allah
okay, why sacrificing? Why Allah sacrificing? Why Allah sacrificing?
Like we do sacrifice on our Bakra Eid, yeah? Eid al-Adha. Okay, we do sacrifice.
We're talking about Allah. Allah. Okay, you sacrifice. If you are sacrificing the Eid to forgive your sin, do you want to show you your prophet saying that you have to sacrifice so Allah will forgive your sin?
Not to sacrifice for the sins. No, it's not.
Abdul, if I show you that if you sacrifice, Allah forgive your sin, what you would do?
Allah forgives sacrifice sins for many different reasons.
Okay.
Not only for
do Allah forgive you if you sacrifice?
Because that is the good deed. Sacrificing.
This is not the question. If you why you have to sacrifice a blood in Ramadan, at the end of Ramadan, you sacrifice blood.
You see how you're changing the angle.
I'm not changing. You see, you are a coward. You will not answer. Allah sacrifice for what? You don't want to. Allah, why Allah sacrificing? Why Allah sacrificing? This is the question.
You need to show me when in Islam we sacrifice.
Listen, I'm asking you. I'm showing you right now. You're running away. Allah sacrifice for what reason? Allah sacrificing for what reason?
Hello?
Allah sacrificing for what reason?
That is not the question. Allah sacrifice for what reason? We're saying human being.
I am the one asking the question. You are the Muslim. I will learn from you. Allah sacrificing for what reason?
We sacrifice animals for the sins. Yes,
okay. Allah we sacrifice animals for the sin. Guys, did he say that? So Allah sacrificing animals to forgive his sin?
Yeah, animals, yes, even in the Jews, in the Torah.
So Allah, you just agreed that Allah Himself, He sacrificed animals so His sin will be forgiven.
Whose sin was forgiven?
Allah, because Allah is the one giving sacrifice. I'm asking you why Allah giving sacrifice. You said yes, we give sacrifice as animals to forgive our sin. Wonderful. Okay. So now I'm asking you.
Can you prove that Allah's sins forgiven? What are you talking about?
So why you don't tell me why Allah gave sacrifice? What's wrong? Allah gave sacrifice. Why? Okay, Abraham, he passed the test. Abraham, he brought his son to kill him. Abraham, he passed it. So now why Allah is giving sacrifice?
That's a sacrifice Allah giving. Allah giving is just like to celebrating that what He
celebrating
did.
What?
He passed in test. Allah celebrating it. Allah says Allah is pleased and
Okay,
happy with him.
hold on. Okay, did Allah send fire to eat the sacrifice?
What? Sorry?
Did Allah send the fire to eat the sacrifice?
Send fire to eat the sacrifice?
Yeah.
Not to my knowledge. Where is it leading to? What's the point?
Okay, because if Allah is the one who took the sacrifice, who is the one celebrating? And why Allah is taking the goat to him? If this is a sheep or a lamb and it's a great one, he's calling it even Zabhin Azim. It's a great, magnificent sacrifice. We do not know what is that exactly. Why he is taking it to himself?
Taking him to himself. Don't you know that Allah says in the Quran, when you sacrifice, your blood and meat doesn't reach Allah? It's what is your intention that reaches Allah. So what are you talking about?
Abdul, you will not answer. Okay, let me ask you. If you kill a human being, do you go to heaven in Islam?
So let's settle one thing first. We have established one thing for sure. In Islam, we do not believe in sacrificing human beings for sins. But
absolutely false. Because if you kill a human being, you go to heaven. Yes or no?
Whoa. Hang on a minute. Yeah, you're just going all over the place, man. What's wrong with you? Why are you so desperate, man?
Is that the Quran? Is that your Quran? Yes or no?
Stop asking yes or no question.
Well, this is your Quran. This is your Quran. Okay. Those who do jihad and kill the infidels, Allah, he fight them by your hands and heal your chest, and he will take you to heaven. So Allah is saying that the way to go to heaven is to sacrifice a human being, to do jihad and to kill. Yes or no?
What chapter and verse? Sorry. Oh, jihad. Oh, so you are implying because the jihad is you killing human beings.
Isn't it? Isn't it jihad? Okay, hold on. Isn't it jihad is an order of Allah to kill those who they are not Muslims?
So you're talking about the way kill the enemies, that you're going to go to paradise.
Hold on. Don't change the topic. Is it true? Either you say yes or no. So if you kill those who don't believe in Allah, is that a sacrifice to make Allah happy or not?
Oh, start again. You're going too fast.
If you kill a human, and Allah promised you, if you kill a human who is the enemy of Allah, for he don't believe in Allah, you are going to go to heaven. Correct?
And that human is what? Who? Enemy, yeah?
Enemy of Allah.
I just want to understand you. No, the enemies of Muslims, yeah? The enemies of Allah, enemies of Muslims, so you are killing them.
Okay, I will go with you. So you agree, if you kill the enemy of the Muslims, you go to heaven.
You don't have to go with me.
Abdul, there's nothing is called the enemy of Muslim, and you are a potato. The enemy of Allah. Read what your prophet in the Quran and in the hadith says. You are a potato, and it's in front of you. I've been ordered to kill all mankind until they say there's no God but Allah and there's no prophet but Muhammad. So what is the message? What the message? I will sacrifice all mankind. Either they die and we shed their blood, or they have to convert to Islam. Yes or no?
Am I allowed to express my view?
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you very much, brother. So the point that we started with, can we sacrifice for the sins of people? Now you equaling that one with killing the enemies, and Allah will give you reward. You saying that both things are same. That's what
Who is the enemy? Who is the enemy? Enemy is anyone who don't believe in Allah.
Yes sir, no. Answer me. Yes sir, no. You think both things are same?
It's the same. Don't make me use word I don't want to use. You are repeating yourself. You are an idiot child. I'm asking you.
Listen,
when Muhammad he said, I've been ordered to fight all mankind, until what? Until they say the shahada. So what the target? Saying the shahada. Otherwise, they will. The only way to secure their blood sacrifice. The only way to secure their blood is saying shahada. Yes or no?
Yeah, I'm a potato. Seriously. Oh my
yes or
God.
no?
So we are talking about sacrificing a human being for the sins is not equal to killing your enemies, and Allah will reward you. It's not equal.
Actually, the second you shed your blood killing the enemy, Allah he promised you that you will not go through hell at all. You will be in heaven immediately. Is that true or I'm lying?
Oh well, no, it's right. If you
Okay,
go
so
Shaheed,
if you kill a
you
human
go to
being,
paradise.
okay, you are killing the human being for the sake of who?
No, you for the sake of the society, for the sake of the world, for the you destroying the evil from the world.
Okay, I want you to read this verse for me. You are a bit.
It's not you. It's not you fighting.
You are a liar again. Read this verse for me. Here we go.
Oh really? Okay.
Read this verse. All right. Did Allah, he says, kill them for the sake of Allah? Yes or not?
You want me to read it?
All those verses. Choose one. Which one you want?
I'm driving now. You know that.
You are driving right now. Yeah, I know. Always you are driving.
Just read the verse. I'm listening. Read the verse.
Okay. Is it? Does
Yeah,
it
because
say?
I just called you
Is
to
it
make
say?
that point because you couldn't read my text message.
Is it say that this is for the sake of Allah? Yes or not?
Read it.
It's in front of you. Your English is better than mine. And if you like me to change the translation, let me know. If there is a translation you favor,
CP, tell me what chapter and verse is.
Chapter 5, verse number 54. Chapter 5, verse number 54. What translation you like me to show you in the screen? It says, fight for the sake of Allah. Fight for the sake of Allah.
Yeah.
This is the purpose. Okay. And you fight for what? To kill people, right? Okay. So if you fight for the sake of Allah, okay, you fight for the sake of Allah, what Allah will give you?
That's one of the good deeds. For the sake of Allah you fight.
Okay, so you sacrifice, you are going to kill, you are going to kill all a human being. If you are going to kill all a human being, the reward for killing all mankind who they are not Muslims is heaven. Yes or no?
No, that's not true. You don't supposed to kill because somebody is a non-Muslim. No. You're not supposed to. You only kill the enemies who fighting with you. And Allah says many times in the Quran,
you are a coward. You are a coward and a liar. Okay, read for me the chapter 29.
How come I'm a coward?
Read the chapter 9. Chapter 9, verse 29. Don't please. Chapter 9, verse 29. Does it say fight those who don't believe in Allah and the last day from the Christian and the Jews? Yes or no?
I will answer you. I will answer you right now. Well, your interpretation is wrong. I'll tell you. First of all, before I want to make one point, I'm a Muslim, and Muslim is the one
you are not a Muslim.
Submit their will to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
You are not a Muslim.
Listen to me.
You are not a Muslim. You said to me, peace. You call me brother, and you said to me, peace. Yes or no?
Everybody heard that. Yes.
How that will make you a Muslim? Isn't it the Quran says you will not find a Muslim who is nice to non-Muslims?
I already told you. Allah says, say peace to them and walk away.
No, this is
peace to who? The ignorant, the jahil like you.
This is to run away. Quran chapter. Let everybody laugh at you. Let everybody laugh at you. You will not find. You will not any folk from the Muslims who believe in Allah and the last day. Who he will be loving and good to those who they oppose Allah and His Messenger. Yes or no?
Do you believe in the context? Everything is a context. Yeah?
Okay, no problem. What interpretation like me to read for you?
Okay. No. You believe in context, yes?
What interpretation? The context will appear. Abdul, the context will appear by the interpretation of the scholars of Islam. Which one you agree to read it from?
Let me answer you. Chapter 9, verse 29. I'm answering you.
No, don't go there yet. Don't go there. Don't run. One by one. Which context? Okay. You want to go to 9:29? Okay. Which interpretation like me to read for you?
Can we read the Quran first?
Sure, but
the verse of the
listen. Instead of me and you shouting, let us go and take something we agree upon. Can we go as an example? You keep quoting for me Ibn Kathir. Can we go to Ibn Kathir? Is that okay with you?
I am keep quoting Ibn Kathir. What are you talking about? When did I quote Ibn Kathir?
Each time you call me, you say Ibn Kathir, and this is what you did last time too. It's recorded.
Everybody knows my position.
Okay, are you saying Ibn Kathir is a liar?
Stop playing games.
Is Ibn Kathir is a liar? Why you don't want the scholars to give? Okay, listen. Just shut up, you idiot. You're just a kid. The scholars agree with me, and this is why you don't want me to quote them. As simple as that. You are a coward. Why you don't want to read your scholars? This is not a Christian scholar. This is your scholars. You learn Islam from them. Those are your masters. Suddenly he don't want them. I say to him, okay, which one you want me to read for you? Anyone, choose. He don't want. And yet he insists, do you agree to go with the context of that? Yes, it is go, because the scholars will show us. I'm not asking you to read it from the book of the Jews. You're a scholar, and even I asked him to choose one. Last time he chose for me Ibn Kathir, the one before it Ibn Kathir, the one before it Ibn Kathir, and each time he quote for us from Ibn Kathir, we got him busted. Coward. You are not a Muslim. You are a person who is practicing. If you mean what you say by saying to me peace, and you call me brother, and you mean it, the Quran say you are not a Muslim. And this is exactly what we can find in chapter 3 verse number 28. Any Muslim who is sincere, taking the non-Muslims as friends or protectors. Do you remember, guys? This is the same guy. He says to me that the word awliya does not mean friends, and he asked me to go to Ibn Kathir. Do you remember? It's there. I don't know how many of you have the recording. You can post it. It's still in my page. And he is the one who says go to Ibn Kathir. We went to Ibn Kathir. Ibn Kathir, he says, friends. Take them not as a friends. So how you call me brother? I will tell you why. Because either you are a stupid fool, or you are practicing taqiyya. Going back to the topic, when you kill a human being, and that will forgive your sin, as Muhammad he said, that is a blood sacrifice for sin of a human being. The difference is, you Muslims, they kill a human being to go to heaven. In Christianity, we don't kill any human being. Anyone kill a human being to forgive sin? Hey Christians, do you kill a human being to go to heaven? Did the Bible teach us to kill a human being to go to heaven? This is how stupid your argument is, because you said, and I put it in the screen, that killing a human being, sacrificing a human being is a pagan practice. You said that. We Christian, we don't sacrifice a human being. We did not. Nobody did. If the Jews killed Jesus, does not mean Jesus, he said to the Jews, hey, kill me. And it is not us who killed him. And Jesus, by the way, he is in the flesh of a human being, but he is God. There's a huge difference between somebody teaching, okay, and if you want to forgive yourself, kill a human being for me every Sunday. That is a pagan. Jesus never taught that. Or what Jesus said, that I am going to give myself willingly. He knew what is going to happen in the future. And because he have an amazing love to us, even that will not stop me from saving you. Otherwise, Jesus, he did not teach us to sacrifice a human being. You are a liar. But it is your Quran saying if you kill a human being, you go to heaven. And we can find you tons of verses in the Quran where even Allah, he says that he bought your soul from you. He is the devil. Have you ever heard of a God saying I bought your soul from you? He bought your soul from you, so you fight and you die for my sake, and this is why how you go to heaven. And what does that mean? You will go to heaven? That means your sin is forgiven. And what is sin in Islam? Sin in Islam is to be nice to the Christians and the Jews, to be nice to the Hindus, to be nice to those who don't believe in Allah. As you see, I showed you the verse saying you will not find one believing person who is going to take non-Muslims as a friends. Is that my statement? Absolutely not. This is your statement. Allah has bought from the believer their lives and even their wealth. For what? For what is the return? You sacrifice your blood. Blood sacrifice. You sacrifice your blood, and you sacrifice the blood of the enemy of Allah. and that will give you the garden. It's in front of your eyes. Where Jesus says, if you go and kill people, I will give you heaven. Where Jesus says, if you kill someone, I'll forgive your sin. The Quran says that clearly, and this is the Quran, chapter 9, verse 111. I'm not going to waste my time with the kid. We show him, we say, okay, what scholar you want? This is an academic talk, not kids talk. If the Christians, maybe the Christians, they have wrong understanding, and you are a person who don't even, you are not qualified even to read your Quran. You cannot even read your Quran. Who are you? You are no one. Since you deliver pizza does not make you a pizza expert. We show them a verse from the Quran, and we say, okay, let us see how Muslims understood this verse, not how Christians, not how we understand the verse. They don't want to do that. How your scholars for centuries, for the last 14 centuries, understood this verse. All Muslims, they don't want to do that. So it is you who do blood sacrifice. And by the way, I don't want to forget the other issue here, that the first one who asked for blood sacrifice is Allah. Anyone knows when? When the first time Allah he asked for a blood sacrifice? Anyone knows? Who remember? Exactly. The story of, no, not story of Noah, the story of Adam and his children. The first two children of Adam, the Muslim, they believe that Allah he gave he made Eve give birth each time to a twin, but the twin male and female. So the first twin is a boy and a girl, the second twin is a boy and a girl, and Adam wanted to marry the male from the first twin to the female from the other twin. Supposedly that will make a difference, as if she is not his sister. Look how silly, I mean, the story. And one of the female twins, she have a cross eyes. Look at this problem. And now the brothers, both of them, they want to marry the women who don't have a cross eyes. So Allah inspired Adam, told him, ask your sons to give a sacrifice. One of them he sacrificed zucchini, the other one who sacrificed a sheep. Which one Allah he took? A sheep. Clearly saying, okay, Muslim, you know, even though it's getting late, but let me give you last spanking before I go. Muslim Abbas, he said this. Let me show. I will put it on the screen. This is what he said. Be my witness. 929 is a clearly saying, pay the tax. There is no fight between the Muslims and the Jews. You are a liar, and you have no dignity. I'm not insulting you, but you have no dignity. Let us see really what the verse is saying. What tax? Where it says pay tax, and where it says no fight. You liar, coward. You are a coward. You have no shame. This is the verse. Guys, does it say fight? He said there's no fight. He said 929, there's no fight. The first word in the verse says kill. Fight in Arabic is qatilu, which means kill, fight to kill, against those who don't believe in Allah from the scriptures people, the Christian and the Jews. Why? Because they don't believe in Allah and the last day, and they don't forbid what is forbidden by Muhammad, until either they die or they pay the jizya and you treat them law. What tax? Let us go to the book of Ibn Kathir just to get you busted for the last spank before we go. Ibn Kathir. Coward, you are just a coward. You have no shame, and you are a foolish, by the way. I mean, you bring you help us always to make people believe that Islam is so stupid and so sick to the point Muslims are ashamed of it. This is what you are doing now. You're ashamed. You're trying to deny what is in your books because you are ashamed. Otherwise, you will not be denying it. If somebody show me a verse in the Bible, I will not say it's not there. But because you are ashamed, this is Ibn Kathir, and this is the interpretation. And feel themselves subdued means they will be. Will be your station for a closed market. Blah 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 for the result. Blah 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 blah. Okay, now they have to pay the jizya. This Abdul said this is a tax. Let us see. Let us see the tax. Fight against those who don't believe in Allah and the last days, etc., etc. And then he says, interpretation. Therefore, when the people of the scriptures disbelieve in Muhammad, they had no beneficial faith in any messenger or what of the messenger brought. Rather, they follow their religious because they this is confirmed with their ideas, lust, and the ways of their forefather, not because they are Allah, law, and religion. So we don't belong to Allah. That's perfect. Actually, I agree with that. We don't believe in this garbage, and we have nothing to do with Allah. And then he says, because the prophet he gave good news, Muhammad advanced with command to obey and follow him, yet they did not obey him. Okay, all right, they don't not follow Islam. Continue. Fight against those who believe not in Allah in the last days, not forbidding what is forbidden by Islam. Okay, this is the honorable ayah was revealed with the order to fight the people of the book. After the pagan were defeated, Muhammad, he is a very, very sick person. In the beginning, he did not tell the Christian, the Jews, I will kill you. He was busy with the pagans. He finished from the pagan. It's time to you to be killed. The people entered into Allah religion in large numbers. So now Muhammad, he have a bigger army. So he can slaughter all the Christians. And the Arabian Peninsula was secured under Muslim control. Allah commanded his messenger to fight the people of the book, the Jews and the Christians. On the 9th years of Hijrah, almost Muhammad is dying now. And he prepared his army to fight the Roman. Do you see it? The Roman did not come to Muhammad. They never came to Mecca. Roman never ever arrived to that city. And then the people, he called the people for jihad, announcing this is instant and destination. The messenger of Allah sent intent to various Arab areas around Al-Medina and gather forces. He is the one gathering forces, not the Roman. And he called collected an army of 30,000, some from Al-Medina and some hypocrites in around it. He is even forcing those who don't believe in Islam, who converted to Islam by force. Anyway, and then he says, look, until they pay the jizya, because they choose not to embrace Islam with willing submission and defeat. This is a jizya as a penalty with submission and defeat, humiliation. Read carefully. And feel themselves subdued, disgraced, humiliated. Abbas, he told us this is tax. Okay, Abbas, he paid tax in England. I don't know if he paid tax. Most of Muslims don't. But do you pay it with humiliation? Therefore, Muslims are not allowed to honor the people of the Dhimma or elevate them above the Muslims, for they are miserable, disgraced, and humiliated. Why you are lying, Abbas? I will tell you why. You are a Muslim, and what you expect? I'm not really upset from you. I mean, you are just being a perfect Muslim who lie 24 hours, 7 days a week. Even your prophet, he said, you can lie to 3, to your family, your friends, and your enemies. So who's left? You people believe that lying is the style of life. It's a good way to live. You follow a prophet, he said, lying is the best way to fix things between people. Is that your scholars, or this is the Christian understanding? The prophet said, don't initiate the salam to the Jews and the Christians. Did this guy, he says to me, brother, and he says peace. We ask him before why. He says, oh, he is speaking here about people who they are arrogant against Islam. Well, how you say to Christian prince peace then? Do you see how stupid? He said that you cannot say peace to those who they are arrogant against Islam. So who is a Christian prince for you? He's not against Islam. Oh boy. Yeah, you have a very little IQ. I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for. I don't know how you pass your driving license test. Huh? Durhia of the mouth does not make you right, my friend. The one who have durhia with the mouth is you. You keep talking, but you never gave me a proof. I'm showing you proof. Anything I say, I open Muslim books, and this is your Muslim website, and I get you busted. It is you who have a diarrhea, not me. Diarrhea is somebody, he keep talking, but he refused to show reference. And what reference we are asking for? Muslim reference. Scholars. Suddenly you don't want scholars. It is you who have a diarrhea. This is what your prophet said. And if you see them in the road, force them to the most narrow alley, which means force them to walk in the sewage. This is why the leader, the faithful Umar ibn Khattab, Allah pleased with him, demand his well-known conditions to be met by the Christian, those conditions that ensure the continue of humiliation. Do you see it? And disgrace. To ensure the continue. Yet a potato like you, for you feel that you are low, you lie and you say peace to you, brother, thinking that by doing that maybe you can protect Islam and practice in taqiyya. It doesn't work with us. You see who have a diarrhea? It's your prophet. He cannot keep his mouth shut. The more he talk, the more he do diarrhea. Here we go. Your prophet saying that if you see the Christians in the street, humiliate them, spit in their face. This is your problem. You have a prophet who don't keep talking. I mean, he keep talking and he do diarrhea. And now it's time to get him busted. Islam is dead, my friend. Don't try. Each time people watch my videos, people leave Islam. Go and search what's happening right now in Indonesia. Almost every church in Indonesia speaking about a Christian prince. The video of a Christian prince. Mosque on Indonesia. The Muslims Ustad. My videos are translated to the Indonesian language like fire, and hundreds of thousands of Indonesians watching my videos. And you can guess how many Muslims in Indonesia live in Islam every day watching those videos. Just go Abbas. You are just, I don't talk to kids. I don't talk to kids. How many of you ask me about the Bible and I get you busted, you idiot? I mean, you are an idiot. And you know what, Abbas? I will call you right now. Final spanking. You want to ask me about the Bible? Let's see. Yeah,
peace to you, brother.
Peace to you, yeah. Okay. You want to ask me about the Bible, Abbas? You want to ask me about the Bible, Abbas?
Yeah, I will call you tomorrow for.
Are you sure? No. What? Why tomorrow? Why tomorrow?
I just got home. I'm not.
So what if you get home? So when you are in the road, you say I'm driving. When you are home, I get home. So what we will do?
I just
get out of here, you idiot! You are just a kid. It's my fault. I'm talking to you. Never call me again. No, don't call me again. Just go out of here. Stupid idiot. What a kid. I feel sorry for your wife. I mean, what kind of woman she marry a man like this? What? There's no men left in this in England. No more. No Muslim men left. From all Pakistan, there's nobody to marry. You act like a man. When he is talking, he say, I cannot answer you, I'm driving. When he is home, I'm home, I cannot answer now. And what? He is the one saying to me, he want to ask me about the Bible. I said, okay, let us call you and ask me about the Bible. Suddenly he don't want to talk about the Bible no more. Get out. I will never even let you call me again. You are just a kid.